And set in Los Angeles in the early 80s, Snowfall takes viewers back to the time when the first crack epidemic hit the city and how it impacted people and the culture. Season 2 follows the characters as they work toward their ultimate goals of money, power, and influence. And two of those characters, Damson Idris and Isaiah John, are here with me now to talk about Season 2. So welcome back to Good Day. Hey, it's so good. I feel like I'm just among old friends.
Oh, yeah.
Welcoming y'all back to the couch.
We are besties now.
Yeah, we are. I'm glad y'all are here. Okay, so let's first start by talking about what's ahead in Season 2. What are we going to be seeing?
Well, Season 2 starts off around 5 to 6 months after where we left off in Season 1. So it's probably around winter of 1984 now. And yeah, our characters are interacting a lot more. We hit the ground running, and Franklin Saint is making a lot of money now. Yeah, which is always good.
Oh, always good.
Of course.
Makes for good TV.
Yeah, so there's a lot of pressure because he's in the limelight now, something he obviously doesn't want to be in, and that's causing a lot of conflict, particularly within the actual family. He's a hater.
So
No,
your turn now.
I feel like this season, Leon definitely is touching into his lover boy side. So Season 1 you got to see the real gangster Leon, but now this season you get to see the lover boy side, and he has to just manage everything with his relationship now and with his crew and the business. So it's like a gamble.
The lover boy side.
Yeah, the lover boy side.
Hey, that's a good
Totally different to him
teaser.
in real life.
So yeah, you're not buying that in real life, huh? Yeah, you know better. You know better. So we have to talk about this too. Okay, so you mentioned that we're getting into 1984, the winter of 1984 for Season 2. Neither of you were alive in 1984, not even close. So what is it like, going back in time, taking us back in time, and probably experiencing this yourselves for the first time?
It's really beautiful.
Yeah. I like it. I mean, as you see, I feel like I'm still in 84.
You get it, right.
I still get it with the colorway of my shirt. But no, I like it. I mean, I like period pieces. This is very exciting, and I'm learning a lot, and I feel like he's learning a lot as well, especially the history of the United States in 1984 as well. So
Yeah.
For me, it's like jumping in a time machine, and going back and discovering so much beautiful culture and how much of an influence this time period had on pop culture and us today and our communities today. So,
hey, well said. I like how you say that, going back in time. Okay, so what has it been like for you going from Season 1 and then Season 2 comes around, you're finished shooting this. I mean, people probably recognize you now. They know who you are. So what is it like to work on a show that's done well and to know that you're a part of that team?
Oh, everyone thinks I sell crack for real.
Oh, no, okay, that part.
A huge problem.
But it means you're doing a good job, right?
Yeah.
For me, is being from Atlanta, and I've gotten a lot of positive feedback. When I'm out, when people recognize me from the show, they love the show and they love my character. So it's nothing but love. It's just positive energy, everywhere I go, and everyone's like, yo, I love that show, it's my favorite show. I'm like, that's great, you're gonna love Season 2 is dope. So it's been
that's
really,
what you want to hear.
Really good,
yeah, that is good. And speaking of you being from Atlanta, I love this fact about you, the fact that you obviously were raised here. You used to work as a janitor. That is so cool. How did you go from janitor to being on a hit show?
God and my mom. I mean, she got me Snowfall. She worked in law for 28 years, so she's always on computer researching, and she has a management team now, a management company, and so she found Snowfall. She was on it for over a year. She watched the progression of it. She saw that they were casting. She pitched me for it, and the rest is history. And I'm here. And at the time, right? And at the time, I was a janitor, making no money, struggling, and I was just like,
making any money.
Whatever. So yeah, it's just it was like a crazy transition. From janitor to TV, and now to think about it, that's 2 years ago now. So it's crazy how fast time goes.
So true, so true. And you've worked really hard. Yeah, you've earned this. Okay, so Damson, you're the youngest of 6 children. So there's a lot of you. What do they think about you being on?
They're proud of me. They're so proud. Single mom, worked her bum off. And you know, I get a lot of slaps in the head still. You know,
Okay.
Anytime I walk around and feel like I'm the man.
They bring you back down to earth.
Exactly, which is always great. I love being humble and being kept humble.
Yeah.
So I thank my family for that.
And he looks just like the rest of his family.
Okay, so if
He's
one of
just the
them walked
tallest.
in, we would know it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, of
All right.
course.
I love that. By the way, you still have the best hair that I've
Thank
ever
you.
seen.
Thank you. I
Do you agree?
appreciate it.
Do you
It's
have-
all right.
It's all right. It's all right.
Giving him no credit. No credit whatsoever. Hey, our thanks to FX for help coordinating today's interview. Season 2 of Snowfall premieres Thursday, July 19th.